Hey y'all! Welcome back, or if you are new here, then just welcome. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Today we are going to be doing a Mary Kay 5-minute face. I have got a cousin who is a Mary Kay consultant, and she has sent me a bunch of free product to try out, and it's all the products used in their 5-minute face in their lookbook. This is the look that we're going to be going for. And I will go over the products that she has sent me. Before we get into it, I just wanted to point out my new studio. So I cleared out some space in my spare room and I painted a wall, and I have a fake tree and I have some lights. Let me know what you think. Is the tree too much? Do we hate the lights? I don't know. I thought it was a little bit better than looking at my kind of dingy bedroom and cats jumping around all over the place. Having said that, there is a cat in this room. He's just very high and I can't get him down, so I'm hoping he doesn't bother me throughout this video. The first product that Selena has sent me is this. It's a Mary Kay eyeshadow primer, and I'm really excited about this one because I am running really low on my current eyeshadow primer, so I do need a new one. Secondly, we have some eyeshadows. What Mary Kay does is they have this palette, and it actually comes empty, and then you buy the pans to go in it. This little light colored eyeshadow is Candlelight, and then we've got a blush and a bronzer in here as well. To go with the Candlelight eyeshadow, we have got this. This is going to be tons of fun. It is a liquid eyeshadow. It's called Purple Nova. Next up, we have got a volumizing brow tint. I've never used a brow tint before. I've got some pretty thick dark eyebrows, so I'm really curious to see what sort of an effect that will have on me. Then we have got the Lash Intensity mascara, and last but not least, we have got a lip gloss in a really pretty coral color. I'm not generally a lip gloss wearer because I have a lip ring. If I wear anything that transfers or remains sort of wet or sticky on your lip, it just kind of goes everywhere for me. But I'm going to give it a shot anyways because it is a really pretty color. In addition to the Mary Kay products, I went and picked up a CC cream from Marcel, this guy, and it is light to medium shade. The only foundation I have right now is a very, very full coverage, and since this is a 5-minute face, it's supposed to be quick, it's supposed to be kind of natural looking, I wanted something with a little bit less coverage and a little bit easier to apply. In addition to that, we will be using one of my favorite primers, my peach primer, favorite because it smells good. I will be using the peach powder as well. Jumping right into it, I am going to, first of all, get my hair out of my face. I'm going to start with that eye primer. It is in a little tube. It just has a little nozzle on the end of it. So I'm going to put that directly onto my finger and then just pat it around onto my eyes. I definitely put too much on my finger. So next up, I'm going to go in with that Candlelight eyeshadow. I have my favorite fluffy brush. This is a Sephora brush, and it's just kind of a big, soft, fluffy one. So, Candlelight eyeshadow on. I've gotten it right down into the corner of my eyes to brighten that up, and all along my brow bone right up to my eyebrows. Next up, we are going to go in with the liquid eyeshadow. Now, liquid eyeshadow is something I've never really used before. The instructions for the 5-minute face do say, sweep Candlelight eyeshadow along your brow bones, glide Purple Nova liquid eyeshadow on lids, and blend with your finger. So I've just got that color all over my eyelid, and I'm going to go in with my pinky finger since it's my littlest one, and hopefully diffuse that and kind of blend it up into my brow bone. I'm sort of trying both a swiping and a patting motion. I'm not really sure which one is more effective, but we are starting to see that diffuse quite a bit on my brow bone. It is a very pretty color. There we have it, one eye done. I'm happy with the blend that we got upwards. It is a little bit messy in this corner, but that is easily cleaned up, so not a big deal. I'm gonna go in and do the other eye now. I do have a little piece of paper towel here that I'm just sort of wiping the excess off for when I want to go up and kind of blend where I don't want to apply any more product. I'm going to lightly sweep along the top edge. I am happy with that blend. I do have a little bit of a mess down in the bottom outer corners, but it wipes away really easily. It is definitely a lot different than applying a powder shadow. It takes a little bit more practice, I think. There's a bit of a learning curve. It is a super pretty color. Next up, we are going to go in with this volumizing brow tint. Super excited to use this. Can't wait to see what kind of an effect it has on my eyebrows. I do have a clean spoolie brush as well. This guy, I thought it would be good to have because if I would like to continue to comb it through my brows without applying more product, then a clean brush will come in handy. So this is the little brush end. It's tiny and adorable. It does have a lot of product on it, so I'm going to wipe a little bit of the product off on the edge of the container. I'm just going to start right on the inside of my eyebrow here and brush it up into my hairs. I'm going to take my clean spoolie and just kind of comb that through a little bit more. Good, there we go. So I did manage to get a little bit on my face, but that's okay. Again, if you get it before it dries, it wipes off pretty easy. I like that. It has definitely made my eyebrow more bold. Let's do the other side. There is the eyebrows completed. Not normally a product I would use because I do already have pretty voluptuous brows, but it looks really nice. I like it. So before I carry on with the Mary Kay products, I am going to go in with this CC cream by Marcel and do a little bit of foundation. Before I do that, I'm going to go over with the Primed and Peachy Too Faced Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I'm going to put a little glob of that on my finger and just rub it all over. Primer is on. So let's give this CC cream a shot. I'm going to just take a squirt on my finger and dab it around my face. Make that 2 squirts. This one I am going to blend with a sponge. However, I'm going to be blending it with a baby sponge because my regular size sponge is still green. And there is a reason for that. I am actually going to film the Green Goblin makeup and I don't want to kill myself trying to get this sponge clean only to make it green again. So, for those of you who maybe don't know what a CC cream is, CC stands for color correcting. It differs from a foundation in that it's more like a tinted lotion. They have lots of really nice benefits. This one in particular says it has 12 benefits. Also, it has SPF 35 in it, so great for if you're going to be out in the sun. There we have it. CC cream is on. The blush and bronzer by Mary Kay are in that same palette as the eyeshadow. The blush is a really nice pink rosy colored blush. The bronzer is really nice and sheer, so I'm going to put a little bit on my finger, and I don't know what exactly it's going to come up like on camera, but it is quite a light, shimmery, sheer bronzer. So at this stage of the year, I am going to use it for a little bit of contour, but in the summer when I'm a little more tan, I think I could actually use it as a highlighter. So I'm going to take my angled brush that I usually use for contour and just pat that in under my cheeks and in my cheekbone there. I'll get a little bit up on my forehead. There we have the bronzer on. I'm going to move in with blush next. Blush is another product that I don't use a lot of because I have rosacea and I generally have really red cheeks. When I'm doing my makeup, I'm trying to get rid of redness. I do wear it sometimes because my fiance really likes my rosy cheeks. So I am excited to try this one because it is a great color. It is the kind of color that I would wear generally if I am going to wear blush. So again, it's right there. And I have got this just nice big round brush to do the blush with. I'm going to pat it in there. It's got quite a bit of color on the brush, so I am going to just knock it off a little bit and start light. And I'm going to apply that to my cheekbones. I'm going to kind of start a little bit farther back. I don't really want it on the apples of my cheeks. There we go. So I think that covers it for face. We're going to move on to mascara next. This is the Lash Intensity mascara from Mary Kay. I don't know how I feel about the bottle. It's got a really big square handle, so I don't know how that's going to be to hold and control while doing my mascara. This is what the wand looks like. So when I'm doing my mascara, I'll always dunk my brush, do one top lash, dunk my brush again, do the other top lash, and then I'll go in and do my bottom lashes without dunking my brush again because I just don't need that much mascara on them. I also don't really pull down at all. I just kind of place it on there and wiggle it back and forth. Okay, great. Mascara is on. I do really like it. It separated my lashes great. The length is great. I don't really like the shape of the handle. It's hard to twist as I sort of roll the brush as I go up my eyelash, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Some people prefer the square handles. It just depends on your personal preference. Last but not least, we have got the lip gloss. So I'm going to go ahead and move my lip ring out of the way, and we'll get this on there. Okay, great. So lip gloss is on. I do really like the color. It's a very pretty glittery coral. I believe that that kind of completes all the rest of the steps. So here's our final look. And I really do like the color of the eyeshadow. It turned out really nicely. I'm pretty happy with this look. This is a very wearable, everyday look, and although it didn't take me 5 minutes because I talked too much, it could be a very quick morning routine thing. Thanks again, Selena, for sending me these products. I had a lot of fun playing with them, and I found some really great new staples, I think. That eye primer is great, and the mascara is wonderful as well. So lots of fun new things to play with, and I think that's going to be my go-to blush from now on as well. Everybody, let me know what you think of this look. Comment down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell if you would like notifications when my videos come out in the future. I really appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!